Hello. So I'm coming at you fresh-faced and makeup-free. But I'm still unpacking from last weekend and the expo that we had done. And as I was unpacking my makeup kit, I kind of had a thought, and I've kind of joked that I was going to do one of those, like, this is what's in my makeup kit sort of thing. At one point I had 3 different kits. I had the one that hung out in my salon all the time for like basic beauty looks, quick sort of, actually I have 4. It depends on how you classify them. I have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to find a new home. So I had the one that was in my salon that was some basic beauty looks. It had a like rose gold palette and a neutral palette and basic foundation palette and some blushes and stuff like that. And the bare minimum to get by for most things. And believe it or not, I did a lot of work out of that kit. And then I have my full like multi-part Zuka that has like 5 bags in it, that has anything and everything you could ever possibly want. Most of which I don't use for most basic beauty looks. Airbrush kit, small special effects kit, and now I have all of my Limelight stuff, which is another kit, and then all of my personal makeup, which is a whole other thing. So as I was unpacking from this weekend, to go to the event, I had put all of my Limelight in that train case right there, and I wasn't surprised, but I loved that all of my makeup and most of my skincare fit in there. The stuff that's not in there is stuff that I don't have that's open. I probably have one, it's just not open yet. So it was not used for sampling or anything like that. It was used for if somebody wanted to purchase it. So I figured I'd take you through a quick little tour of what's in that kit, and how you can have a full makeup kit that you can do some all basic beauty that you could possibly want to do, some avant-garde stuff, some editorial stuff. There was a phenomenal professional makeup artist that I believe she has at least an Emmy, and she's had other nominations for other things, that at one point did a presentation at a professional makeup show and said, if your makeup kit is bigger than a set bag, which is about the size of that, you probably have too much. And I've been guilty of that. I mean, I told you I have my multi-part Zuka that has a ton of crap in it. I try everything. I play with everything. I mean, sitting here in front of me, I have, by the way, I love these little Maybelline palettes. I have all of them that come out because I'm a little obsessed, even if I don't use them. But I kind of love them. I have a few sitting here because I was using them as like prop ups for doing videos and whatnot. So, you know, I try a little bit of everything, but at this point I really just work out of my Limelight kit, because in there is absolutely anything I could possibly need, whether it be skincare or makeup, for any job that I would ever go on, with the exception of something that's very highly avant-garde or highly creative editorial sort of thing. But I don't do a lot of that. I don't do any of that work, to be perfectly honest. I would love to, but I don't do any of that work. I do what I call basic beauty. This cup is so old, but I love it. It holds 20 ounces of coffee and fits in my Keurig without MacGyvering it. So let's go through my kit really quick, and we'll show you how. And the mini says hi. He's singing along to the song on the show he's watching. So I'm gonna flip around and we're gonna go into the kit. And to go on a job, I would not normally bring this case because this case itself is heavy. But to put everything in, I like that it's organized so that my powder palettes, it's it's not just a train case, it's a professional train case, so it has the foam padding. So my powder palettes don't bounce around and they're not gonna break as easily, thank goodness. But how I fit everything in there, it's the bomb. So if I need to go anywhere or do anything, I can throw everything in there and I know that it's good. But I'm looking for the perfect limelight case. So I'm probably gonna have to move around some of the stuff that I already have because I'm not buying any more makeup cases. I've been on a journey for like 10 years finding the perfect makeup case, and I bought a Zuka a couple of years ago, and that's gonna be it. That's it, that's done. But I brought this product around in the white case that I had that you may have seen on other videos, that everything fits in there beautifully. It's one of those roll-out kits that has 4 bags. Super easy, super convenient, everything fits in it. But as a working makeup artist, it's a little, for me, it's not fast enough to pull things out of those bags. Like when I'm pulling the palettes out, they fit in there, but I have to like pull everything else out to get the one on the bottom out, and that's not as convenient as I would like it to be. I want faster and easier. I want instant gratification. So let's take a look at what I have going on, and you will see I have everything in there. So let's take a peek. So here is the kit. Let me turn it around so I can open it up. And my lovely Kevin Aquan book that you always see in the background, and then some other limelight stuff just chilling out. So this is one of those standard size train cases that you'll find in like Sephora or whatever. They're really heavy on their own, and I'm always trying to find stuff that's lighter and easier and better. So right on top I have my mixing palette. I have my foundations in my own little palette that I made that is not Limelight branded. But tell me those colors aren't gorgeous and that we don't have a little bit of something for everybody. Oh, and we're getting more. So then over here I have mascara, liner, all of our lip liners, some One Drop Wonder, I Aspire, a pen, another type of spatula because I love these little rubber spatulas, primer and setting sprays, oil strike spray, brush cleaner, eyeshadow, concealers, Onyx palette, a foundation. These are the 2 Lottie palettes. On this side, I have all of the blushes and some Perfect Press powder and bronzer. I have 2 cleansers. I have men's skincare, Skin Therapist, Calm Balm, Sotox, Must Do. There's a little brush cleaner in here too because gotta keep stuff clean. Gotta keep stuff clean. We have some 40 Cure Cream, some Scrub-Tini. Oh, here's a whole brush set. And then right here is all of our lipsticks. And I have a little shot glass in here because it is the perfect thing to hold lip wands if somebody needs a little lip sample. So that's in there from this weekend. So all of the lipsticks, Enduring Lip Colors, and glosses, they all fit lovely in there and stand up nice and square so that they don't end up funky when you try to use them. But everything fits in here. I mean, I could take the brushes out and I can fit any other jars that we have in here. You know, there's definitely space to fit more products. I could, oh, I have my, where is it? There is my The Feeling Is Neutral palette tucked in the corner back there. So if I wanted to, I could also put all of these in a 6-well or a couple of 6-well palettes. I could put these eyeshadows in an 18-well palette. So I can move stuff around in different ways, but I think that this works really well for me right now. And yeah, everything fits. I normally, when I go on jobs, take this also because it's, if I need to adjust any colors, it's a color adjuster. So that I can make it absolutely 100% perfect for whomever I am working on. But you see it's never been used, so I've never had to make an adjustment. Everything has worked. So this is a little bit of what's in my kit and how I can make it work for absolutely anybody. And then of course I travel with my Ricky mirror because it's the bomb. And yeah, quick little tour of my kit. And boom, all locked back up again. Super easy peasy.